Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Genuine Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of May 24th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, please take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Sag, I released this week the Akashic Records reading for all 12 zodiac signs, and if you haven't seen yours, I do encourage you to do that, so I'll pin it at the end of this video. With all of that said, now let's begin. All right, feeling good now all of a sudden. Okay, thank you for that little boost of energy there for the Sagittarius collective. We're going to take a look. It fell face down. It is fake accounts. We'll see if that wants to come back out again. But tapping into the Sagittarius collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Sagittarius not see coming for the week? Okay, just see the threatening card. For the week of May 24th, 2026. What does the Sagittarius collective not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Played out. And at the bottom of the deck, we have too busy winning. Okay. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is played out something they don't see coming this week? For the week of May 24th, 2026. What? And one more shuffle here. Thank you. Is someone a Shania Twain fan? I can't believe I'm asking that. And I'm asking as if you can answer, and you can't even answer. For those of you who watched it before, every now and then, doesn't happen all the time when I do a reading, I start channeling this sound. It's usually music. Long story short, it usually sounds like white noise, and I try focusing in on it like the white noise of a fan. So it's a Shania Twain song that don't impress me much. I don't know if that has anything to do with the reading. Maybe it's just confirmation here for someone watching. I have no idea. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Hermit. We have the Celestial Weaver. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Three of Pentacles. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay, the Hermit. Why are you in the Hermit energy this week? Why is Sagittarius in the Hermit energy this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Hermit is clarified by the Empress, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Wands. You seem to be in contemplation here this week about whether or not remaining connected to this person is in your best interest. It's like, before I go any further, Seven of Wands, sort of drawing a line in the sand to yourself. I don't think you're saying this to this person, but we're going to clarify this more. It's almost like you're thinking to yourself, why is this person behaving this way? Why are they doing this? Why do they make these decisions? You're trying to get a better grasp on someone's behavior. Either actions they're taking or actions they're not taking. And you're like, before I do anything, I really want to think this over. Celestial Weaver. So your deck is the only deck that has the Celestial Weaver card. It also is the only deck I use that has the Phoenix rising from the ashes. And sometimes I can read the Celestial Weaver card in your readings, like someone who's trying to like weave together their life, right? Or like a next chapter or another opportunity. But I get the feeling here you're trying to weave together data, information, facts, like you're putting a puzzle together. You're putting a puzzle together this week about this person. Tell me more about the Celestial Weaver. Something's not adding up. One more shuffle. Thank you. Celestial Weaver is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. There's something this person says or does this week that stops you in your tracks and makes you go within. It's almost like, what do they mean by that? Or why did they do that? Or why are they behaving that way? The Magician is mercurial energy. And that Eight of Wands could talk about communication. And then we have the Five of Wands. So something that this person says or does this week just sort of rubs you the wrong way or doesn't sit right with you. And you sort of pause. Before I do or say anything or confront them about this or respond, I need to go within and figure out what's happening here. Four of Swords. Even in the Four of Swords, we see someone here contemplating. So I don't think you're talking to anyone about this. This seems to be all like within you, sort of High Priestess energy. Tell me more about that Four of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Four of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. So that's exactly what you're doing here. Before I make the choice, Lovers is the ultimate choice card. Before I make the choice, Page of Swords, to communicate, to question, to respond, to reply, to inquire, you know, to ask them why they're doing this or why they're behaving this way. Seven of Pentacles, I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause. Three of Pentacles. Clarify that Three of Pentacles. I'm taking the Three of Pentacles as me, myself, and I. I'm speaking like you. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Pentacles, clarified by Justice. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. Wow. So the feeling here seems to be based upon this person's behavior this week, right? Which you find to be played out because clearly they've done this over and over again. And you're starting to put these puzzle pieces together about why does this person behave this way and what does it mean for me? You're beginning, just beginning, to give yourself some allowance here to contemplate whether or not you want to continue engaging with them or if you want to move in another direction. You're starting to question whether or not this situation, environment, or connection makes you happy anymore. Or does it align with your happiness? Is it just and fair? Is there balance? Is there equal give and take? Tell me about this person, this Six of Cups. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be. King of Pentacles could also be like your boss or head of household, regardless of gender or zodiac sign. But you're questioning this person's intention, loyalty, and behavior this week. Tell me about that Six of Cups. Tell me about this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Cups, clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. It's really interesting energy. You're wondering if this person is telling you the truth. You're wondering if this person's being real with you, if they're telling you the truth, or if they're repeating a past pattern or a past cycle. Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here in this person's energy? Why is the Two of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Devil card. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. You're starting to wonder if this person is engaging with you for all the right reasons or for all the wrong reasons. Like, are they keeping me on as an employee, for example, because they really value me and they value my talents, my skills, my abilities? Or am I just a sucker and, you know, I do the work of three people and that's why they're keeping me here, you know, and they pay me for one job. You know, is this person with me because they want to go the distance with me, right? In that Ten of Pentacles, like, does this person want to date me or be married to me or whatever for the rest of their lives? Or is there something here toxic at play? Are they only with me because, you know, a sunk cost fallacy? Well, we've been together so long. Or are they only with me out of ego? Are they only with me out of money? Are they only with me for resources? So you're questioning this person's behavior this week because of something they're doing or saying or the way they're interacting with you. It's a repetitive cycle. You're like, I'm so done with this. I really have to go within and start questioning, would I be happier extracting myself from this? Because you're wondering if this person is too busy winning. Like, are they too busy only engaging with you because it feeds their ego or out of obligation or because you give them something? You give them love. You give them attention. You know what I mean? You give them adoration. What is this person's intention here with Sagittarius this week? So you're starting to question their motives. What is this person's intentions this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. Their intentions with you this week. The Sun, the Moon, and the Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Temperance. Their intentions this week is to hide the truth from you. I'm sorry to say that, Sag, but the Moon to the Sun card. This would be the truth, illumination, honesty, clarity. This is obscuring it. This is like a magic trick here happening. Like, don't look at this hand because there's a bunny rabbit coming out of the hat here. I think that's what you're realizing. There's something here this person isn't telling you. There's something off here with the way they're behaving or not behaving, something they're saying or not saying, and you're realizing it. And their intention with you is to not let you know that. And instead, let's focus on the Ace of Wands. Let's focus on a new creative endeavor. Let's focus on this project. Let's focus on making love. Let's focus on passion. Let's focus on going out on a date. You know what I mean? Like, it literally is a, don't look what's in this hand, but, you know, bunny rabbit's coming out of the hat over here. I got to go one more layer for you. I'm not a Sagittarius. I don't know any, but I have to go a layer for you here. What is this person hiding from Sagittarius? Cross-watchers hate me. They absolutely, they absolutely hate me. What is this person hiding from Sagittarius? One more shuffle. Thank you. What are they hiding from you? Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, that they go back and forth whether or not they want to continue this connection, whether or not they want to continue working with you, keeping you employed, staying in connection with you. You know, there's something like that here. They go back and forth. Eight of Swords, they think about it a lot, whether or not Five of Pentacles to withdraw or isolate, let you go, something like that, abandon you, walk away from you, or Knight of Cups, you know, continue investing in you, or offering you love, or offering you opportunity. And that's what they're hiding from you, because again, that Two of Swords was in their energy already, and you're picking up on it. So this week you are really tapped into your intuition. You're not wrong about it. So I don't think they're being cruel or mean this week. They just seem to be distracting you with something else because they don't want you to know that they're contemplating whether or not they should stay or they should go. What is that Ace of Wands that they're offering Sagittarius this week? Sorry for the long reading, Sag. One more shuffle. Thank you. What are they offering you this week? Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. It could be a trip, a getaway. Do you want to go away for a couple of days? Do you want to go out on a date? There's something here, house and home, like especially for those of you where you live with them. So this person, what is that Ace of Wands? It could be intimacy, going out on a date, like I said, date trip, doing something fun together, or maybe a creative project at work that, if this is work related, that you all can work on. And if it's really like your co-workers, if we're talking about like a group of people, could be like saying, hey, we're all hanging out Friday or Saturday night. Do you want to hang out with us after work or over the weekend? So there is an offer opportunity here. But again, what they're not telling you is underneath the surface, they're making the decision whether or not they want to stay or go. They don't have that decision yet. It's just something they're in contemplation with. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. I'm going to get you 2 sets. 3 cards of advice, how to deal with the internal processing that you're doing here. 3 cards of advice for how Sagittarius can deal with the internal processing. One more shuffle. Thank you. This card wants to show itself, so we're going to take it. Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, the internal processing, Two of Swords. You don't need to make a decision right now, okay? Two of Swords is the first deck in a Libra. Libra is marriage, contracts, partnership, connection, whether they are professional, platonic, or romantic. So there's something here about you don't have to take action in a Knight of Swords. You don't have to voice any opposition or your opinion, or that you think they're being shady, or you're it's sort of like you're rolling your eyes here with the way this person's behaving, but you don't have to verbally convey any of that to them if you don't want to, until you're absolutely certain what your decision is. Because remember, you seem to be contemplating, would I be happier elsewhere? And until you really know what that answer is, there's no need for them to know that you are internally processing any of this. Yeah, look at that King of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. Until you have absolute clarity, they don't need to know. 3 cards of advice on how Sagittarius can deal or handle this person, or I'm going to say these people, because we have a couple of people cards here on the table as well. So how can Sagittarius deal with this person or these people this week? We have the 7 of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles, clarified by the Devil, and the 6 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. How do you handle them? When it comes to the offer or opportunity, really think about it. 1, I think you need to think about what are their intentions. And 2, if you were to say yes and go along with it, are you falling back into a shadow aspect of yourself? Because sometimes the Devil card could talk about a comfort zone. And maybe for this person, the Devil is like a repetitive pattern that they do, but maybe your comfort zone is tolerating that repetitive pattern. So again, when it comes to the offer opportunity, pause, 7 of Pentacles, pause, and go within and ask yourself, 1, is this person being toxic? Are they exhibiting toxic behaviors? And 2, if I were to 6 of Pentacles, move forward with them, right, in that 3rd decan of Aries, the 4 of Wands here, if I were to move forward with this and agree to this, is that coming from a healed place? Is that answer coming from a healed place within me? Or do I have some type of toxic codependency or attachment or shadow aspect of myself that I'm not recognizing? That is what I have for you for the week ahead, Sag. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click, yep, and then you have the hangman card there. So really think this through, okay? But that is what I have for you. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that on your mobile device. Don't forget to check out your other placements and definitely watch that Akashic Records reading. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.